Hello and welcome to episode 182 of Naija's Geeking Out, your favorite comic book podcast with a Naija twist. And we are back. Yes, full house, I guess. Yeah, I missed it last week, and there was a lot of rubbish talk about, me hiding, me running away. Let's just leave that side. I don't want to talk about. There will be no football talk on today's episode of Naija's Geeking Out. So for everyone who's not a football fan, welcome. If you want to, and if you are a football fan and you want to gloat or lament, please go elsewhere. Thank you very much. Now we're focused today on comic book stuff. Right, Red, the regular, how are you doing?
See, listen to that kind of cheaper
Concise.
opening. Good.
Concise, right.
Good.
Focus.
I'm happy to be here. Yes.
It's good to have you. Good to have you.
Yes.
Good to have you.
Let's keep it moving.
Today, stay focused. Today, how are you doing?
I've been threatened to keep quiet, so I'm just going to keep quiet.
Okay. That means you're good. Good. Today's going to be a good podcast. Dabo, how are you? Don't just smile anymore. Just okay.
No, I'm happy to be here in the theatre of streams. It's good. That's all I have to say. Yeah.
That was very true. The fact that we are streaming on Spotify.
On StreamYard.
Yes, on StreamYard. Yes, exactly. Thank you, Dabo, for letting our listeners know. Moving swiftly along.
That's a
have
plug
news.
for StreamYard.
Yes, we have news today. We have some updates. We have some casting news. We have some coming soon news, and then we're going to talk about X-Men 97 episode 9. Right. Okay, so first off, last week did we talk about the trailer for season 2 of The Boys?
Yes, we did. Yes, we
Yes.
covered it. Yeah, we covered
Yes, we
it.
did.
Right.
Yeah.
I thought I
What was
did.
your score, Kex, for that trailer?
For the trailer?
Yeah,
I watched it the way that one did. I watched it very vaguely, like very loose. Like I barely remember
Okay.
much from it, but I was excited. I mean, let me put it this way: the trailer did its job.
Oh, okay.
I
That's good
have
to know.
not broken it down. I've not done a trailer breakdown
so-
or anything. So that was me shouting about this lady, the black lady, and yeah, she looked nice. I don't know anything about her, whether she's a revamp of an existing character or a completely new character. I'm excited.
Okay.
But sorry, when you say black lady,
That was not
The
even about
superhero.
the black lady.
Oh, sorry, I think we were talking about the black. There was a black superhero that I think
No,
she's
it's
just
no.
Oh.
I was talking the one that had a pseudo Captain America type, very blue, yellow, blue, red, and white.
The
Okay.
one that went. How did she go again? That this is a battle between good and evil.
Yeah, that's
Everybody should hunt down Starlight.
I can't remember either, and I don't want to watch it again.
Yes.
Oh, that's her.
I've got the same feeling as you. I don't watch it. I just want to get into the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And today there was something today said, and he said, and I agree with him, that I think the show should start wrapping up soon. There's
Yeah.
only so much of this that we can take. There's only so much that the boys, have not been killed by now by either Homelander or some other soup, right? Because literally apart from Huey and what's his name, Billy, is it Billy Butcher?
Yeah.
Apart from this new refined compound V that they're using, this extract, they are humans. And I
Yeah.
don't know how much longer, like we're on season 4 now. I think season 5 is a really good place to wrap it up.
And even to me, it's not even just wrapping up. If they don't wrap up, one thing has to happen. There has to be more casualties on both sides.
Billy and Homelander.
we-
One of
we've
them should
had-
go.
Yeah, we've had in the very first season, was it opening episode or second episode? We lost what's that guy's name? The invisible guy. I can't remember what his name was. Translucent.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, yes.
He was killed by the boys. The boys have not lost anybody yet on their team.
No.
And since that, the December also have they've not lost anybody else, have they? Since
They have, but they've killed each other. Like the Void
okay,
was killed
okay.
by someone. I can't remember. I think it was Homelander that killed the Void.
The
Right?
who?
The Void was the black guy that had been through some trauma and couldn't. Yeah,
But he
okay.
came-
I can't remember.
But he came back, right? No, he's dead.
No,
I think it's somebody else wearing that costume. I think.
No,
yeah, the black the guy in the black Yeah.
What's his name again?
Yeah, yeah.
But
No.
like
Yeah.
for a show filled with a lot of blood and gore and death, it's very, very cartoonish with is main characters.
But I also suspect that once that dynamic between the characters, the boys themselves, once it breaks down by taking one of them out, the show will start to lose something. Like if Butcher goes, because I believe Carl Urban at some point is going to get tired of doing it. I want to go into some sort of get tied down to some movie deal to something. Or once Homelander goes, Anthony Starr leaves and he's replaced by another kind of home front kind of character or something, the show is going to lose something. Same with MM, same with Frenchie, same with the girl, Clinical. So just wrap it up. Even if that final season is lots of them die, but
so I agree with you that the show would lose something, but I'm also thinking about the show being a show of rotating casts. Like, Game of Thrones, we are not anybody can die kind of show. Game of Thrones lost something with Sean Bean dying in season 1, but new characters came up to fill in the void.
But it sort of also set the expectation that you don't get too involved, you don't get too attached to anybody. Anybody can die.
Because that's what the first episode set up, like, oh, this is a kill or be killed kind of show.
Indeed.
Okay.
So black guy's name is Black Noir.
I said Noir. Okay,
I'm gonna remember Noir. Yes.
Okay, so that's coming out in June, right? June.
Next month.
Yeah, next month. Okay, good. Excited? We're all excited. Perfect.
Yes.
Closer is you guys also talked about My Adventures with Superman. Is that what it's called?
Yes. The new adventures.
The new
No,
adventures.
no, it's not new, is it?
My adventures.
It's my, you're right. It's my,
Yes. So I just want to clarify something. Today, are you going to be watching this?
I doubt it. Maybe when I have nothing else to do.
Okay. So, Red, are you going to be watching this?
I was actually hoping for you guys to watch and recommend, because that's what happened the last time, right? You guys said we should watch it.
Did you watch it the last time? Did you end up watching it? Red.
What was that?
Did you end up watching it the last time?
Oh, I did. I actually enjoyed some parts of it, quite a few.
Okay. That one, I know you. There's no need to even ask. There's no need to even ask. But what I want to extract here is: so you watch My Adventures with Superman, but X-Men '97. You will like you. I don't know the way you're calibrated.
So
let's not get into that now because I'm with that on this.
That's My Adventures is better than X-Men '97.
Let's wait till we get to X-Men '97.
Okay, let's get to X-Men '97.
Yes. Yeah, we still have news.
Yes, but speaking of animated features, we've got Batman Caped Crusader. So we had some stills released this week. Yes. And we've been given a tentative date. So I think Batman Caped Crusader is the 40s themed Batman animated show that's going to be coming to Amazon Prime Video. And this drops in August this year. So far, we haven't seen any trailer, but we've just seen some images. Have you guys seen the stills and the pictures for this?
Yeah. I saw it.
Yeah, so it's worked by the same guys who gave us the Timverse. So Bruce Timm, Paul Dini, Andrea Romano. So we know that there's going to be some semblance of quality in terms of the storytelling and the voice work. I don't think I know. Do we know who the voices are yet? I don't think we've been informed of who the voices are yet. I do know that Mark Hamill isn't coming back since he said that, without Kevin Conroy, that he's not going to be doing the Joker anymore. So I suspect they might just do a full revamp of all the voices. Any excitement or anything towards this one?
Way more than I would have had if it wasn't the Timverse fully coming back. Like, I wasn't excited about the still until I saw all the names attached to it. Yeah. So I'm 100%. I'm like, okay, I would watch this at least the first couple of episodes, just for nostalgia's sake.
Did you watch The Batman, the animated one?
Yes. Which one?
Not,
There have
not,
been
not,
plenty.
no, wait. It's not
No.
Batman, the animated series. The Batman.
The
one
Batman. It came
that
after. I remember.
came after, yes.
I know exactly what one he's talking about.
I don't know the one you're
Okay,
talking
just
about.
do a quick search for it. But did you watch the
Yeah.
Batman?
I did.
Yeah. That
And
wasn't the Tim verse. Did you enjoy it?
No,
It was Teamverse, wasn't it?
no,
I don't think so. It wasn't.
no.
I don't think so.
I started it and I fell off.
Okay.
It did not keep my attention. I'm trying to remember how much I watched. If I'm honest, I think I watched 4 or 5 episodes, and it just traded off for me. I didn't think it was toilet, but it didn't really grab me that much.
Oh, I loved it.
Yeah.
I really, really enjoyed it.
But
yeah,
wait,
so
Batman, the animated series.
no, not Batman the animated series.
It's called the Batman. Yeah.
Okay.
And it's animated. Yes.
I remember very clearly. This was I think it was mid-90s.
No. It was 2000.
Oh, was it 2000? Oh,
absolutely.
Yeah.
No, okay, I can see it here, but I'm not sure I watched this one. It had what's this thing called? It had the sidekicks there. The Robin and
No, it didn't.
Sure?
It didn't.
This was 2004.
Yeah, it
Cartoon
was
Network.
2000. I don't remember seeing them. So let me not speak out of turn. But I do remember.
I don't remember. Did I remember seeing this?
Yeah, it had a nice opening soundtrack. It was quite. It was nice. It was nice. Good action. Good everything. Okay, so that's coming. Batman Cape Crusader. That's coming in August. Red, are you excited for this one?
No.
Okay.
I don't care for Batman. I don't care for Batman like that.
Fair enough. Right. So that's something coming. Let's talk about productions that have started. Fantastic Four starts filming in July. So I will let you guys go off on this one while I recharge my laptop.
Oh my god. This is the movie coming out next year, right?
So yes.
Guys.
Yes. This is
14 months from now.
Okay, so let's do the maths here. They're still casting right now, yeah?
Yeah.
They're still casting. And we're in the middle of May.
Yep.
So they want to start shooting in July.
Yep.
So we're talking about 6 weeks time.
Yep.
And you've not finished casting.
No.
What about scripts? Is script ready? Do we know script ready?
We don't know if script is ready. I don't think I've seen any announcement of who the script writer is going to be.
Okay. Now tell me, do actors need time with their lines?
If you want a good film, I think so.
So
I mean,
the timeline for I guess you can start shooting even if you're just shooting. What's the phrase they use? Background shot. So I guess technically you could say I've started shooting.
No, but even then, they have started filming. That means their location scouts already at work because you need location scouts for the script has to be ready for them to know what they are shooting in. So that has to be on point. What level of CGI, what level of practical effects in the first place? Your stunt people, have they been hired? There's a lot of work that goes into making a movie that at the point when you're starting shooting, all these things have to be in place already.
Forget it.
So yeah.
I don't think there's any amount of pre-production that they can do for a flick like this. That God forbid they have reshoots that they need to do.
And
it's not even that's not even being factored in. So July this year to July next year, literally exactly 12 years. 12. Are you that's ridiculous.
No, okay, so we were even arguing if they can start shooting in July. You've not finished casting yet. You want to start shooting in 6 weeks' time? Is there a script? Are they going to learn the lines? I mean, obviously, I've not been a director. I've not.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
It just sounds very rushed. Very.
Is this movie happening?
We've gotten a cast of characters.
So I really have so little zeal or interest in this movie. I'm not sure that somebody could have told me that they would cast Fantastic Four. I'm like, I don't care. I don't at all. I can't afford. And I swear I have a feeling this one's going to be boring. Like everything just looks boring to me.
Just to put in comparison, Superman coming out in 2025 started casting since April last year, and I started filming January this year. So,
and it's due out when? Next year.
Next year, June.
About the same, summer
about
period.
Time.
Yeah.
Summer period.
So they've got at least 6 months, if not 7 months, lead time on the FF.
Yeah.
Okay. That was serious.
I think this is the kind of project management that I'm used to by some incompetent PMs who just come up with timelines that's pulled out of their arse. And despite what people are telling them, no, this is not. No. Oh, yeah, we work hard. We get people from India to do this. You can work while you're on the toilet. All sorts of stupid measures.
I mean, it can purely be like the dates might have just been a pure PR move to secure shareholders' votes during the battle they had.
That's why I asked if it's happening.
Yeah,
there's something.
Yeah, no, the movies will happen. I mean, they're casting, but the dates.
July, nah, mate, forget it.
Nah.
I won't be surprised if it turns out the following year.
Not even the casting. They said the movie is going to be released next year, July.
Yes.
Yeah, like that was saying that it might not be for July. We doubt it's going to be for July.
I doubt it's going to be for next year.
Yeah, that's my. I won't be surprised
if they move everything by a year.
Yeah.
Anyway, I
don't think they can afford to.
To what? To move it?
To move, yeah. Like this year already, there's been a lot of complaints that no Marvel movie is starting the summer this year.
They're going to move it.
Who's complaining? The big counters.
Yeah, being counters, yeah, basically.
No
more, like the box office is very low this year.
Especially the big counters are the reason why we're in this problem we are now. They should fuck off.
Okay, let's see how that goes.
But we have had some good news from the Fantastic Four set.
Yes.
Casting.
Yes.
For Galactus. So it's a gentleman called Ralph Ineson. Yes. British guy, English. So already we know there's going to be some quality. That one.
Straight.
I'm looking at you.
Hey, some quality. You say that, Kex, and I remember Eternals.
What happened with Eternals?
Okay, no. So unlike Eternals, where they a bunch of big names. This guy.
They were all good actors.
Yeah, but this guy's not a big name, but he's the kind of casting that Marvel used to do back in the day.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna skip this. I'm gonna skip the comment section of this part. I don't get cancelled.
And he's someone who has a lot of voice work under his belt as well, that pleases me.
It's got a good voice. I actually like it. I don't know. I just like the choice. Okay.
Yeah. I'm all for this, and it makes me especially happy because we were hearing about Javier Bardem, who I thought would have been a terrible choice for Galactus personally. And then did we hear this rumor this week about John Malkovich being potentially cast in the movie? They didn't tell us where.
Yes, but
we heard that.
We saw that, but we don't know as what.
Yeah, exactly. Yes. So, okay. Yeah. So okay. I thought it was just me. Yes.
I'm gonna guess Molecule Man.
Why?
I don't know.
No, that's just his feeling. Okay.
That's a vibe.
Okay.
I
was just curious why.
I want someone younger for Molecule Man. Like, not him.
I see your point, but I can see him playing a good Molecule Man. I won't lie.
Fair enough.
Fair
enough.
Absolutely. I can see him playing a good number of roles. He's a very good actor. So Ralph Ineson. So that is something that are we pleased or indifferent about?
I'm pleased. Very, very pleased for me.
Pleased with that, yeah.
Okay, Red.
I'm pleased. I think it's okay.
Good.
Yeah.
So from the
wait. I want to challenge you.
Yeah, go.
Can you tell our listeners?
Yeah.
Something this guy's been in that they will recognize him from.
So this is okay. So where I recognize him from is Harry Potter. So if you're not a Harry Potter person, you might not recognize him. He has been in Game of Thrones as well.
Yep, he was. Yes.
As you're just saying names that
No. I can't. I know I fell off Game of Thrones really steep.
Oh.
I don't know names. You are the one that is like a.
So for the
big,
English, so for anybody who's watched
household. Yeah.
The Office, the English version.
Okay.
The original one, the first one.
Yeah,
Yes,
first one. He's the warehouse guy.
Yeah.
Like he's the guy, the warehouse guy that comes.
Yes.
And, but yeah, he's one of the guys. You see him, you recognize him, but he's not like a leading star in anything that I could even think of.
Yeah.
I think Tunde, you had one film where he was a lead. Was it Green Knight? You said
Green Knight, yeah.
It wasn't the lead in Green Knight actually.
Okay.
The Green Knight was like the voice. That was voice work actually, because the Green Knight was a purely animated character, and that voice was actually very striking. So yes,
right, got you.
I'm down for that voice being Galactus. But for people who are thinking of him in Game of Thrones and this thing, you won't recognize him. He was one of the Wildling chiefs. So unless you are super deep into Game of Thrones lore, you would not know who the person was.
You would know his name, yeah. If you see him, he's someone that you've probably seen.
You've seen it, yeah. Okay.
Well, the Chernobyl, the drama, I never
Yeah,
saw
no,
it. It got good ratings though. So
it's fantastic.
It's got here.
Never watched it.
Yeah, so I've not seen it. So he was in it. He was in it. Yeah.
Okay. I've seen that, and I don't remember what his role was in that.
Nikolai Tarakanov.
That's the kind of
Actually, I do know his role in it. Good, that's a good shout.
Okay.
So from the good, I want us to move on straight to the shits. And Agatha, something.
I thought you were talking about X-Men 97.
I
I didn't even expect you to do that. X-Men 97.
I take exception to that opening introduction to one of the greatest shows that's ever going to be. Please, can you come back again and
let's be coming down there.
No, I'm not coming down. I'm not coming down. It's all about Agatha.
So this used to be called Coven of Chaos, right? So we heard that this has been renamed.
No, we didn't hear. Marvel posted on Twitter that it has been renamed. They gave us a new poster for the movie. So it's not as if it was a rumor that somebody said.
Wait. Did you see that post yourself?
Yes.
No, you saw.
You saw it.
Somebody say that this was posted and it was deleted. You did see that post.
We saw the post.
Did you see the original post?
Somebody showed you something and told you, oh, this was for Marvel. But you go to Marvel. Did you see it there?
I've seen news articles with the original post. So please.
Okay. This is like one of those.
I went to check online and I found news articles on it. So please, you cannot gaslight me like Marvel is trying to do with us right now. It's not possible. They posted it. They opened their big mouth.
So what did they post? Made it post. Okay, today, since you saw this, what did they post, please? Explain to us on the podcast.
So they came up with a new title, changing it from what's it called? Coven of Witches. Coven of Chaos. To what did they call this nonsense again? You see, I've almost forgotten now.
The Lying Witch with Great Wardrobe.
A Lion Witch with
the Lying Witch.
Oh, the Lion Witch
Wardrobe.
Okay.
A play on. It's
no. Red has to say this thing.
Okay, Red. Yeah, it's a good play.
I like the word play on C.S. Lewis' work.
Okay.
The Lion with and the Great Wardrobe. You like that word play?
The Lion with Great Wardrobe. It's just the Lion, which is Lion, Witch, and the Wardrobe.
We recognize it, but Red like that.
Your mic.
My mic?
Red. Yes. Your mic. Red.
What?
Can you hear us?
I can hear you.
Yes.
Your mic. Off it. Off your mic.
Red, I don't know why you try to explain this. This because you open yourself up. You try to challenge it. There was no need. You saw the title.
It's a good play. It's a good play on what? I beg you, please.
You saw the connection to what they were trying to do.
It's
these haters who no matter what title it is, they were going to hate anyway.
A shit
Did we
film.
come?
A
No,
shit
did we come
shit
for?
film.
Did we come for a
And
couple
a
of
shit film
witches?
works.
Yes, you have covered for everything that come out from that show.
No, we didn't come for couple of witches.
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
Agatha, couple of witches, that's fine. You now
We
change
didn't
the
want
name
it.
to.
Let's be clear. We didn't want it. We didn't want the series.
No, you did not want it.
We didn't want the series.
Nobody wants.
you.
Okay.
I
Wait, did you want the series?
Which one?
Would you pick this Agatha?
Agatha series.
Do you want it?
No, I'm not a fan of Agatha.
Exactly.
That's
Yeah,
not
okay.
cool. I just said I like
Did
it.
you want
I just
did
like
you want
the
the
naming.
series?
Obviously not. There are thousands of things that will pick over Agatha now.
So,
Kex, do you want it?
no.
Okay, I want it.
75% of us.
So 25%
want
of
it.
the population, 25% of the population want it. That's enough. We don't need you.
You want it. Nigerian politics. Listen,
Well,
this
let's
is
be what's this thing called? Let's put some seriousness. Like, with this title now, the Lion Witch with Great Wardrobe.
That's not title. I'm not aware of this title. I'm
Well,
not saying anything.
I'm on the Marvel Studios Instagram page now. There's nothing like this. No,
They
no
deleted.
shout
They
out, nothing
deleted
to it.
it. The tweet has been shown as deleted now.
So,
But I want, before we get into this, I want to have some quick speculations. Like, with this title, what would you have been expecting? Like, does this change your? Does this put any spark
No,
in
it
or
makes-
any reminder?
that title-
for-
that just seems like a joke to me. It makes no difference to what the story whatever was going to be.
clearly she was, she would continue either from the start, either it would either be a prequel or a continuation of where we left her. But then it says the lying witch, so she continues her ways of evil.
Yeah.
With great wardrobe. I assume she's going to be changing cracks and her clothes, and she's going to be fabulous or something. But either way, I still find it.
She was always fabulous.
Like, well, keep your crush out of this thing. I think we're trying to be serious here. For people who cannot watch us right now, you should have seen the way everybody face pound and understand what it is.
Who's gonna tell him?
So,
I don't think fabulous means what you think it means.
I know what fabulous means, but she's fabulous as well in a dress sense and glamour. But she can't do no wrong. She can do no wrong in my eyes.
So she's,
Anyway.
yeah. Today, what were your expectations based on? I mean,
I think it sets. I don't like the wordplay at all. I think it's very campy and unserious. But it also sets the tone of the series. Like, you know what? This is going to be a She-Hulk kind of show. Don't take it serious.
Yes.
Yeah. Like, I expect that. Like, and to be honest, with the cast they have, if they can nail that lower denominator comedy, you have Aubrey Plaza there. She's great at physical comedy. Like, she's awesome. So if they can nail that kind of comedy, I won't mind the show at all. Camping name aside, though. That one.
Sorry? Is that a question
Yeah.
to me?
No, your own take. Because we know you to balance us out.
No, okay. I'm a massive fan of the character and the actress from the first show anyway. So I'm looking forward to that, simply on that alone. And then you add Audrey Plaza into this. Do you want to kill me? Do you want to give me a heart attack?
We can only hope.
That's two goddesses in one show already. So, you can only hope. Wow. Wow. So I think
You don't have to go to Ibadan to find your enemies.
I think for me, I think this is going to be at the very worst. It would be a guilty pleasure for me, and that's the lowest I expect to be. And I probably might be as good as anything that's ever been released as a TV show for Marvel.
Wow.
I can't even respond to that. As good as anything that's ever been released by Marvel.
Wow. That's a
very.
I
mean, to be fair, it's not a high bar to pass, but still.
That's a strong claim. But okay.
Okay.
All right. Okay. So that's our news for the week. Let us move straight on to X-Men 97 episode 9 and our review. Today, please, can you? Thank you.
X-Men episode 7,
Yes.
X-Men 97, episode 9.
Yes.
This is episode 2 of the Tolerance is Extinction arc. That is the final 3-episode arc of the show.
Yep.
We ended last week's episode. I'm not sure, Kex, you're not here to see us bash that episode.
No, I wasn't. I
Appropriate.
said my score. I hope you guys.
Yeah. But yes, we don't care about your score. Anyway,
Smelly score.
yeah. But yeah, this week kicks off with what I would like is like it starts off a bit slower after the action of last week. Professor X has arrived and witnessing the carnage that has been wrought. We see the X-Men recovering and reacting to the events that has happened. We see how various mutants are doing so. We get a very interesting conversation between Professor X and Cyclops, in which Cyclops basically accuses him of abandoning them, and Professor X tries to give some very stupid reasons.
I call it the destiny conversation. Either way, it will always ended where they ended up.
Yeah, like I don't know.
That was Professor X's angle. Like it was always going to end this way. It was always going to be. This was always going to be the outcome.
It was not even that. Not even that. I'm talking about the reasons why he gave Cyclops.
Okay, his reason.
Yeah, why he was telling Cyclops, I gave it to Magneto because I wanted you to go and have to be free. But Cyclops like, you knew who I am. You knew what you like. You basically raised me to be this kind of person.
Yes.
You didn't give us any clues.
You raised us, me and the girl you're telling to walk
away.
Yes.
Yeah, and you expect us like, don't you know that we won't
this is a bit difficult because there was this article that I read and I think I shared about Cyclops being a child soldier, basically. And even his mentality.
Not just him.
All of them.
But he especially has had that older brother complex and responsibility right from with Alex and such. So he's also always shouldered it a bit heavier than even in this series, he's incredibly uptight. He's incredibly about the team. It must be quite frustrating for Jean or Madeline, whoever is his partner, to be living with someone like this, because it's like, look, when can we live our lives? When can we leave these guys to raise our child? When can we actually go on holiday and just forget that we are actually militia? And I thought it was quite irritating, him going at the professor like that, to say, basically, he was almost saying it like, this is my mantle. It should have been mine. You should have left it to me. I should be the one to do it. And the guy was like, look, I didn't give it to you because I want you to live your own life. That's like Nightwing arguing with Batman and saying, look, when you died, I should have been back.
That's a very interesting take.
Are you defending Professor X here?
I'm against both of them.
Red, please let me carry on, because I'm very fascinated by this.
It looks like some lawyer. There's some very good lawyer work here, but continue.
No, I'm against both of them. I'm against Professor X for raising a child soldier. I'm against that child soldier for not recognizing an out when he's been given one and almost fighting to go back to war and saying, I would never be happy now. My children would not be happy. But
so you're going to acknowledge somebody has trauma and PTSD, and you're going to blame them for not walking away from that trauma and PTSD?
I kind of have to, because Nightwing did it
without help.
Nightwing did it. Nightwing was able to try to find a light.
You just said him especially. You just said him especially more than the others.
I can't say. Yeah. I mean, there's nothing we can do about his childhood trauma, but if you recognize
his situation is not the same as
Nightwing. No, see. Yes, I kind of get where you're coming from, and I honestly do not think about it that way, because one, he's an adult now, he's responsible for his decisions. But where I disagree with you and where the comparison for me with Nightwing stops is that Professor X did, the way the mantle was left, he gave it to Magneto without clear ideas of anything. It's going to be something that even if he wanted to walk away from, he wouldn't be able to. These people. He was going to walk. Remember, he was already ready to walk away until Professor X, until Magneto walked in and said, "I'm taking over." So if it was that, they'd had this discussion before he left, or he had added it over to somebody more believable, it's fine. I think. So that's where I think Cyclops is coming from. That you now decide to give it to the worst person possible, and you expect me to walk away. Like it doesn't.
Yeah.
It's completely illogical, and I could not get like up until now. I don't get Professor X reasoning for that.
There's no rationale. I don't understand the rationale for giving it.
I'll just tell you.
I'll make one statement here now. In this show, this episode,
Yeah,
every single thing that came from Xavier's mouth was moronic.
thank you.
From this conversation he had here, some of the conversation he had with Mag, I've got notes.
Even how he broke the team up.
Everything he said was moronic.
Yeah.
You're saying you raised this guy. He was a team leader to everything. He was the higher appearance to this whole thing. You walked away. You didn't give it to him because you wanted him to live his own life. You didn't tell him that. Then you gave it, as Tune said, to basically your enemy, the enemy that they've seen as an enemy for years. How does that make sense to anybody?
Yeah.
So his argument just made no sense to me.
Yeah, and I was expecting and this is where the show completely loses me, is that I would have expected any other argument, even if it's a stupid argument. But this one is it's not logical at all. It doesn't jive. It's irrational, to put it that way. It's just irrational in that I'm leaving it. And it was like, he was trying to elicit. And the show, from my point of view, watching the show, they were trying to frame it as, he had a sympathetic point of view in this thing. And it just didn't work for me. So that argument falls really flat. I liked that Cyclops walked away, but I hate that Professor X made that argument in the first place. So yeah.
Okay, so in this episode, I've been very harsh on the show. Very, very harsh on the show.
Yeah.
I would say this is my favorite episode. For
Really?
certain reasons. Yes, this was my favorite episode. And
I would have gone with my worst, but yeah, continue.
And the reason why I'm saying that, it's mainly one reason is only that, first of all, Xavier, in my view, outs himself as a total utter moron.
He was exposed for
no,
you.
But that's not a good thing.
No, it's good thing for me.
For Dako doesn't like Xavier.
See, if he was a moron in a sense, if he was a moron in a recognizable way, that is foolish.
No,
it's fine. But his moron here is like nobody should think like this.
No, so let me phrase this. Let me phrase this properly.
Yeah.
Magnus in this episode was a character that's true to himself, in my view. In this one episode, Magnus was Magnus. This is Magneto, and everything he did and everything he said to me were in line with his character, in line with what has happened and his reaction to it. Everything jibed. I love Magnus in this particular episode. He's a villain. He's a great villain, and his motivation lined up. Xavier, in my view, everything he said was a PR exercise. That when you look into it, makes no sense whatsoever. There's a statement he made. Oh, do not let Magnus pay for my mistakes. Are you daft? What's that supposed to mean?
When was that conversation? That was with the president, right?
No. That was. He didn't say that to the president. Oh, that whole president scenario that even annoyed me. Even
That's
more. Well, that I mean, one from a sailor point of view, but also from if I'm a president, I can't believe I'm relying on you people I don't have any control over to do my job for me. Even if maybe you're capable, it's something that in a real world it doesn't happen that way. You either do your own thing in parallel. So that was it. And then there was a point when Xavier was told to shut up by Magneto.
Yep.
I stood up and clapped. I literally stood up and clapped. Like, yeah, shut the F up.
Oh, who told him to shut up? Rogue, right?
No. No, it was Rogue. It was Magneto.
And then he covered his mouth with
covered his mouth.
Yeah. So
I just loved it. To me, this episode showed a lot of what Xavier says. It's just hot air. It sounds good, but when you
no.
go on.
I'm going to disagree with you on that.
Okay,
fire. Xavier
yeah,
represents a valid point of view. Like his ideology and philosophy in general. Xavier, not this character now.
What he represents.
No. So what
think about what he's saying.
No, I'm saying that in general, like what Xavier stands for in the movies, in the comics we've seen, what Xavier stands for, it's a valid point of view. The execution here, like what Xavier is saying in this particular episode, does not match up with what Xavier is known for. Like there's a total disconnect for me, as far as I'm concerned, with the way he's going about handling this conversation. Like someone like him.
You think he's been selfish here, right?
No, I don't think so. I
think it's been like the level of stupidity is showing does not match up with his stated vision and goals.
I don't think it's at odds. It's what he's saying. He's using words to cover up his mistakes. It's doing a PR exercise to cover up his mistakes.
Yeah, but the show is not.
You are pointing Magneto. So you hear me put a Magneto was a mistake. No matter how you look at it, it was an error.
I agree that let's agree that is a mistake. But I'm saying that in this episode, Xavier's conversations with everybody, it's illogical knowing where Xavier is coming from.
He's making excuses.
Exactly like the Charles Xavier we know from the comics and everything. Is at least generally portrayed to have some level of like whether you like him or not, he has some level of integrity.
No, he doesn't. That's bullshit.
Some level. At least he portrays. I know you disagree with it, but like, what the idea behind Xavier basically? Let me put it like this: is the Martin Luther King of this? Yes. He's supposed to represent like the positive side of the arguments between him and Magneto. Like it's supposed to be the counterpoint to what Magneto represents. But in this episode, when he makes its arguments, it rings not that it rings, it doesn't ring true for me personally to who he is. Because like you said,
but you're saying the same thing. Like I said, it's a PR exercise, which means it's
I'm saying that it's a PR exercise in a way. I'm agreeing with that, but it's a PR exercise. But for me, it's contradicting who Charles is. Yes, like this is not the argument you bring against someone like Magneto. This is not like when you're having this discussion. We've seen this discussion done so many places in comics where Magneto and Charles come to the extremes of their discussion and they're having it. But like the argument they're giving for Charles doesn't make any, as far as I'm concerned, it rings hollow basically. It's not making the right arguments in my point of view.
I agree.
Both to Magneto and both to the president. Like I couldn't put my hand on it, but it felt off to me basically.
So Dakpo agrees, but Dakpo is saying this is Xavier exposed for the world to see. This is who he is. Okay.
Kex.
So what I think about the Xavier on this show is he's handled very ham-fistedly. And I don't want to use current Magneto in the comic books. I want to use 90s Magneto because current Magneto in the comic books now is just a piece of shit. But if we use
in the comic books,
yes, now he's a piece of shit. Like the things that he's been doing with the X-Men that he's flinging with Prodigy and those other ones, and then Rachel, like they're in the no space. Don't worry.
Okay. I've dropped
the one with that Kieran Gillen is writing. Yeah, he's quite a piece of shit. I'm not sure I like the way he's being written. I think Kieran Gillen is doing a Benjamin Percy here, and I'm not sure I like it, to be honest. But okay, fair enough. You want to do that, then go ahead. You want to add some. And I use quotes here, and I quote depth to your characters by making the good guys seem the good guy's bad and the bad guy's good. Because now it almost seems like by far Magnus is the much better character, or is the less evil of the two. Let me put it that way. I mean, enough for Storm to actually go to hell to go and get him, which is something that I'm not sure if Xavier died, she would do that right now. But yeah, so I was thinking about how ham-fisted he's being handled in this. He's written like he's incredibly naive. like some of the things that he's asking for are not entirely feasible. Now you're asking the president to stand down, blah 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 blah, and you're almost always like at that point. I was absolutely irritated in the bit where they went to Asteroid M and they were having the conversation with Magneto, and instead of him to shut Magneto's mind down, like okay, there is no way that Magneto without his helmet is a telepathic
threat, yeah,
for Xavier. It's impossible. And yet Xavier just like tries to subdue him, almost tries to talk him out. And I found it very irritating that he was trying to use talk no jutsu, as Wale would say, to talk Magneto down. I was like, this is very annoying. This is, it's very like a child, that okay, this good guy is like this. There are certain lines he will not cross. There are certain things he won't do. I'm like, you need to step it up. You can't go to Asteroid M and think that you're going to have a conversation with Magneto there. You are going there. You are going there for war. You're going there to shut him down, restore the Earth's magnetic fields, and get shit done. I don't. It's naive. The way.
Wait. Like I think it's very possible to have a show where a character has lines he can't cross. I agree with you that it's being moronic, but I disagree with like everything he did leading up to that point for me is completely stupid. But the idea of him just one shot shutting down his mind.
You risk after you restore the magnetic field, then you shut down Magneto's mind. Magneto is not going to come to your side. It's impossible.
Fair enough.
It's impossible.
Yeah.
So the more, and the thing is, it's the whole Batman Joker thing. The more you try to subdue this guy without actually taking him out or doing something somewhat permanent, anything else that he does is now on you. So now he extracts the adamantium from Wolverine very painfully.
Yeah.
That's on you.
Taking a step back from the actions and from what the writers are trying to do, because the writers are trying to present an argument between Magneto's view of we can't live with them, we need to destroy them.
Yes.
And Xavier's view of we need to make this shit work.
Yes.
And that's, I think, is why you cannot have, if you have Xavier just going up straight evil, like you're suggesting, it doesn't work. Just shutting down their mind. Like, if you have Xavier as unwilling to, and this is on a story level, like unwilling to negotiate, unwilling to compromise, is like going against what he's asking for with the humans. So it's like he's unwilling to compromise with mutants. No, I'm not saying the individual actions now. I'm talking about on the writing board, on what they are trying to communicate, not even what is happening, because what is happening is competition. But what they are trying to communicate. You can't have Xavier as a character that is willing to negotiate with humans and not willing to negotiate with Magneto, because he's supposed to be the one that I'm trying to find a compromise with.
Stand down, make her go follow this guy talk. Me not chill.
Yeah.
Because if ever mutants go against humans and there's an all-out war, mutants are fucked.
Are they?
Yes,
what just happened in this episode?
The problem is, I understand, but it goes back to
but the two get fucked.
He might
wreck Earth.
The problem is, at the end of the day, the numbers are on the human side.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, until this episode,
okay,
I would be on your side that if they go against humans are fucked. But with this episode, I think it's a pure match situation. If it's an all-out war, both sides are completely fucked.
Yeah,
there's no side that comes out of this winning.
No, in the end,
I don't. There's no.
After 3 years, they will outnumber and kill them. They will outnumber them.
See, as long as there's, because the chances of an Omega mutant is enough. Like it takes just one.
Unless it's wiping everybody else, the whole world and himself. Yeah, so everybody's fucked. But on the general 1-to-1, the mutants can't really win that war without fucking themselves, and humans can win it without fucking themselves.
That's the point. Humans. My own point is that because it takes only one mutant, humans cannot win this war without fucking themselves, and they are short-sighted enough. They are not.
I don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that there will not be casualties. I'm saying that at the end of the day, on the battlefield, I believe very strongly that there will be more humans left than there will be
mutants.
Yeah.
We're talking like a million, not even a million mutants to billions of humans.
I think at the end of the day, humans have been shown to be incredibly resilient. So
but like this is like what happened this episode? What happened this episode?
Yeah.
Yes.
If just Magneto and Storm teamed up.
Yeah.
To destroy the Earth, like.
Yeah, but you're also killing mutants.
Wait.
Yeah, they're killing mutants, but like at the scale of destruction they can.
This is somebody that they've got a dart that can take them out. A dart could take those two out.
Fair enough.
They have to be,
fair enough.
So
yeah.
Now, put that. Oh, by the way, you guys have mentioned Storm. I thought Storm was lovely in this episode.
Oh God, no.
What did you do? Oh yeah, that was cool. That was cool. The thing against the Sentinels.
Yes, I mean, just in a flight, and
that was cool.
Something was weird in this episode for me. They were giving a lot of
things were weird.
A lot of character development and a lot of bonding with Jean that seemed they should have built on a lot better prior to this episode.
So that goes back to the fundamental problem of the show.
I
to be fair, they showed it they showed it in the beginning before she went off that she wrote a letter to her sister.
I like that, but I got really confused because they showed us her bonding with Madeline, not with Jean.
Yeah, that's yeah.
And now when she comes here, there has been no conversation of
Madeline,
you're not going to believe the shit that happened. Or that girl that you were hugging before, don't believe that my clone. Meanwhile, Gambit died.
Yeah, but
a lot has happened that it felt like she wasn't caught up organically, and there's no way they could have done it offline. Wait, they could have just said what the captain was like. They could have just showed her crying. Oh, that stuff happened, and I was something like that, and we know that okay, you've given her the gist. Moving on, but it felt like the some of the cast had changed. And she hadn't quite been debriefed. There's no way she would be there. She'd be like,
when there was a kind of a disconnect.
Yeah, I know they're trying to move it along.
Because it's a
you won't really think about it, but
but even then, think about it. Like if you try to take time to debrief Storm, it takes away momentum from them. It like any scene you spend on Storm catching up, it kills the episode down.
All you need to do, when Storm lands, cut that scene, show something else. Next time you cut to Storm, she's crying. And she says all that stuff that she's missed, and then you'll be like, and then Cyclops the bastard will come. There'll be time to catch up later. Right now, I need you to lead the gold team. Honestly, you can do it in 7 seconds.
Fair enough. But yeah.
I like Storm to this one, to be fair.
There's one thing that I think I've missed in the comics, and this episode reminded me of the way they drew Storm, especially in the beginning of this episode. God. No. This is a serious point. It takes me back to the Climate days, the Don Brown day, when Storm was. I mean, I just realized I've missed that Storm. I don't think she's ever looked as good ever since then.
Check the charts there. Red is there.
Yeah. So I was quite, obviously I'm a Storm fan, but this is like the Storm I used to
sense.
Sorry.
we know you're a Storm fan, but still. But yeah.
Did you guys catch that the black leather joke?
Yes, I caught it. Yes. Where was it Cyclops?
Yes. What do you expect? Black leather.
Yes, black leather.
Yes.
But yeah. What's this thing again? I wanted to touch on like the final battle. No, before we even get to the final battle, the choice of the mutants that crossed over to Magneto's side, where it was Rogue and that scene and this person's Sunspot. That thing broke the hell out of me. Okay, like not because of who crossed over, but because of the way the discussion was presented, and it ties back to this guy being an idiot.
Magneto presented this point well. On point.
Yeah, Magneto was on point. But at the end of the only reason I felt the rest stayed with
Xavier was just loyalty.
It was loyalty. It wasn't.
It gave no counterpoints.
Exactly. No, the argument was Fast and Furious.
We're a family. Yeah. And that scene bugs the hell out of me. Like, this is the scene where you put your theory of why the show is this way. This is where you explain why the X-Men exist, not family arguments. Like, this is what you've been building up to from all season. Why they should choose to be X-Men rather than, and then, because to be honest, this is an extreme situation. Most of us, if we're mutants, we would probably have a serious, like, the reasonable ones amongst us will have a serious conflict about what to do, whether we should just fuck everybody up and go with Magneto, because it makes a very appealing case. This is the episode where you're supposed to show us, okay, there is a better nature to appeal to, and they didn't.
Malcolm X anyway, so
here's my own question, right? So if you were a mutant and you were at that point, and let's say not just you were a mutant, when you were a mutant, you were an X-Man. And then you are at that point where everything that's happened, you've been a part of it. And then Magneto comes and says, pick a side. Which side would you pick? That question will go for you to Red and that one. Where would you stand? With Xavier, or would you go up and join Magneto? Now you know what? Fuck these humans.
Neither.
But these are the two options.
No.
What would you do?
Sorry. I've never that's thing always bugged me.
Okay, no. Let me put like this.
There's always a walk away option. Yeah, go on.
There's no, because for me, there's no walk away option here. If you are not with Magneto with destroying the Earth, that means you want the Earth to be alive. That means you are incentivized to stop him.
Yes.
So you're either going to stop Magneto, because walking away is basically saying I support you, Magneto. As far as I'm concerned.
Okay. So let me rephrase then. Okay.
Yeah.
I will not definitely be on the same side, but this might be a scenario where the enemy of my enemy is my friend type of scenario.
So which side? Yeah, which?
I'm definitely not going with Magneto.
You're not going with Magneto.
No, I won't go with Magneto.
Okay. If you're a mutant and you had lots of loved ones in the Genosha, you still won't.
I won't go with Magneto.
Okay. Why?
I'm a black person, and it doesn't mean I hate all white people. That's my view, even though they've done a lot of damage to us in the past.
Okay, Red.
So it is not in the past. This is right now.
Yeah, I'm not a tit for tat. Well, generally, like, I think Magneto himself is a villain. That's you know my views on that anyway.
Yeah.
And I think
so remove
wait.
That's what you are missing.
You are oversimplifying it. That what we're saying.
Okay. No, because we've had a debate about Magneto, who started this, who did what.
Yeah.
We're all taking this whole Genosha thing in context of this season. But this is been building.
Yeah, but exactly. So that's the reason. That's exactly the reason why I say he's a villain is oversimplifying.
To define this particular situation.
But what I'm saying is, in this situation, it's also like when you go back from Time Hero, he's an instigator.
Wait.
I'm talking in the context
being an instigator. He has been a retaliator.
No, he hasn't.
Because you have to understand that
when he started, it wasn't.
That is the same reason why they made a point in the earlier episode to show his Auschwitz tag, or whether it was Spandau or wherever he was, the tattoo from his Jewish encampment.
That was his concentration camp tattoo.
That has nothing to do with what?
Wait now. That's why I said he's retaliating. This man.
Who should retaliate against? Nazis or humans?
Listen, humans, because he has been on the receiving boot of a Nazi eradication, and this is literally the same thing he's seeing happen again, and he's saying never again. Just calm down. Because one thing I don't understand is one thing I don't understand. Sorry.
What you're doing?
Yes.
Is saying his trauma justifies his actions. That's what you're saying.
No, you're saying you are
oversimplifying it by saying he's a bad guy. So sorry, it's like saying no. That will wait. I understand. I get you. Here's the thing. I'm actually very much I don't do tit for tat. I'm very much like you. They are not all bad.
Yes,
there are some that are good. I don't say all of them are bad, but I'm looking at it from the context of someone that his child has been killed by people who feared him.
Yes.
He was raised in an environment of fear and prejudice and discrimination and all of that good stuff. Code Badu now, so he's like saying because they're paranoid doesn't mean they're not trying to get you.
As long as you put it that way, as long as you put it that way, I'm fine.
Okay. So you know what?
So let me answer.
You and Kes are not
says never again. Sorry, Red.
Me personally, I am tit for tat. I am going to Magneto's side. I'm going down swinging. Like this one. Yeah, I'm going down, but I'm going to take as much as I can with me.
I get
based on this scenario. I'm not turning the other chick. No. I'm Team Malcolm here.
No, it's Team Malcolm.
You say you're not
come at me. Go ahead.
No. I mean, sorry. When I say I'm not it for that, it's because of my personality type. Not
I am.
You know that.
In this instance, that doesn't mean I won't join Magneto.
So you will join Magneto.
I'm not going to be. I'm not keeping the peace.
The reason why I would not join Magneto is because I cannot fight against my family. That's legit the reason why. Like, if I join Magneto and you tell me that I have to fight Beast or Jubilee or this thing, I'll say, Magneto, I'm out. But if you say I have to go and fight somebody else, I'll beat the shit out of that person.
Or like your mom and dad. Because all these mutants, the parents are human.
Not well. I mean, one parent tried to sacrifice her son.
Yeah,
one parent tried to sacrifice her son.
I mean, she literally
watched one parent. One parent out of billions. Okay, thank you.
It's the one we can see. It's one we can see now.
No, it's not a numbers game. It's
the one we are seeing.
Yeah, that's how the person feels.
So what would you do? Walk away and pretend it never happened.
No. Red. What I would do is I would stay on the X-Men side, because if I go to Magneto's side, I can't fight the X-Men. I can't fight people that I've eaten with and broken bread with and laughed with. I would just be like, guys.
So you would stay for loyalty, not because you believe in the cause. So if it was that we are not fighting the X-Men, you would go with Magneto.
Yes, let's go and fuck these humans. Let's go. Listen, no. What they did on Genosha is unconscionable.
Yeah, that's what you want to go.
Genocide.
I've never been a person who attacks discriminatory. I don't do it.
You don't do it.
No, it's the same Palestinian. It's the same thing. It just if you give me a target, a genuine target, I think okay, these people. I don't want they are on board.
You're on board.
Yeah, but I'm not saying every human in this world I'm killing them. No, I'm sorry, I'm not done with that.
There's when you guys were talking about tit for tat, it reminded me of the game theory. There's a particular game. Like they told when they first started formulating game theories, there's a particular game they said they should do that. Okay, both sides will get to pick between. Let's say green and red.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, green and red. If we both pick green, we win. If one picks green and the other one picks red, I win. It loses. If we both pick red, we both lose. So the idea is I'm going to create my computer based on my own strategy. You create yours based on your strategy, and we play against ourselves.
Gotcha.
So 10 different computers, 10 different strategies. There is one that always plays green, always agrees to share the points.
Yes.
Yeah, there is one that says, nope, I'm never going to share the points. I would always keep the point for myself, because if only I win, I get more points than you. So there is one that goes, okay, I will do tit for tat.
Yes.
And different systems come up with their own different strategies to play the game. Some like I'll do two, I'll pretend to be winning, and then I'll switch to that different algorithms for that.
There's one tit for two tats. There's two tats for one tit.
Two tats for now. You know the game. So that at the end of the day, once they played the game, they realized that the winners are always the it for tat.
Wait, no.
The what? The losers?
The winner.
One of the most successful.
The most successful one. The most successful strategy is the tit for tat strategy.
No, it's not always.
It's not always. It's not always, but like. In a statistics of generally speaking, it's
and also if there's no end round in it.
Yeah.
If there's a known end to the game, tit for tat doesn't win at all.
Yes, it doesn't win. But like
the conditions to how
they are conditions, but like on a simplified version.
Yeah, but in this case,
So I'm saying that
there's an end game round to it. So that's why I say tit for tat doesn't work in this for me.
Also, but in this game, like there is literally no other option for mutants. Here's my point why. Because they've taken action against you, they've done the tit for tat, they've done the tit for you. If you don't do something equally, if you don't do something equally reprehensible to make them stop, there is no guarantee that they would. To everybody at large, they compare the genocide against you.
You have to create a deterrent.
Wait, and this is
you have to do that deterrent. That okay, you kill my people,
and this is why I say that tit for tat was so simple. You do tit for tat for the person who hits you. If you do tit and then you're tatting everybody, they're all going to touch back.
No, but look at
that doesn't work.
When they did their tit, they attacked the whole of Genosha, the whole of the island.
Exactly.
Not every mutant has been. What?
Yeah, but
no, I agree.
Magneto goes, okay, you know what? You attacked Genosha, I destroy New York.
They did not. Pretty much, yes.
No, simple. You attack Genosha. I don't care.
Wait. Okay. So let's put it this way: America bombs the whole of Genosha.
Yeah.
Let's just say it's America who did it.
Yeah.
Okay. Tit for tat means you should bomb back America.
Yeah.
Yes. Now.
Yeah.
Not all humans.
Yeah, but sorry. May I say something? I don't even necessarily see this as tit for tat. It's more, you know what? But yeah, I'm going to level this playing field. Nobody has electronics. If it was tit for tat, like you said, you have attacked another American city. Washington.
Remember what he did
not attack Washington. He said, you know what? The whole world, make all of us just black out and just take a chill pill.
And remember, it's not just because it wasn't even revenge per se. He did it.
It wasn't exactly. It was like
to stop the robots because that's the entire what's it called?
Well,
Sentinels were all on electronics. So that was why he did that, because it was a global pandemic and he did that to stop all of them. He doesn't know whether turning them back on. Putting them back, like giving electronics back, but turn the robots back on to continue killing.
But he's now said, "I'm going to let the planet die. I'm going to leave."
Yeah, I thought. Okay, so let's get to
that. That was the initial argument. That okay, you know what? I'm going to stop. Like when he stopped everything, I'm stopping everybody from killing all my people. But when you take it a step further and you look at his logic, it's like if I allow electronics on this planet like this, these people will continue killing us. There is no way to stop that. You guys are still invested in stopping them. The humans are not making any effort on their own.
So it's now agreed.
I wouldn't kill the planet.
Wait, so it's not agreed to kill the whole planet.
I wouldn't kill the planet.
See, here's what you should have done. Here's what Magneto should have done.
Yeah.
I've stopped all electronics. These 8 hours that you have, go and bring me the head of these people. You humans, Abi, bring me the head of these people.
Yeah.
Simple.
That's more reasonable than the planets. Kill the whole planet.
No, because if he changed the magnetic field to basically stop everything.
Yes.
But in this episode, we didn't see. This is why Professor X argument with the president a lot. It was more. That argument was more. Your guy have fucked us up. Go and fix it. It was not a question of you guys approved the project. Whether you approved it or not, you guys were responsible for a man that created this attack on all mutants. That was going to kill every single mutant. Yeah. So and you guys are not taking any responsibility for this.
I agree.
And Professor Clever made this argument to the humans that okay, you guys did this. Provide us with the resources to find this person and let's stop it. Because all Professor's argument was that okay, the X-Men will stop the robots and they will stop Magneto. It was like I don't like. That's why the entire logic of the show, this episode, did not work for me at all.
Yeah, because
there are multiple problems that they just oversimplified.
But so one thing is, and I think this is a difference in approach, because if it was Cyclops,
he
was having that conversation with Kelly, President Kelly, he will be like, "Listen, you fucked up this shit. You caused this shit. If we go and stop this guy, how do we know that you're not going to come back and come and attack us?" Like, he has a more aggressive stance. Xavier is the one that is usually.
Can I say something? I don't think I should say this.
Let's say it.
If I was president of the US. Let's just use that.
Yeah.
Because they're the ones who do all sorts of shady stuff. And let's say Professor Xavier manages to sort the issue out.
You will still kill it and kill
Magneto. I swear, I'm saying the assassins to kill Magneto. I won't make it obvious. I'm saying
obviously.
That's what any world leader would do.
Any sensible world leader is going to do.
That's what any world leader
automatically. You can't allow one person to have that much power over you.
Hold the hostage. Unless unless you are the person.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, the only person that can you trust only yourself.
Yeah, but that makes sense. Like it's like that's where there's a lot of fallacies with this episode that doesn't make the argument ring true. And it's really annoying to see because that the setup in the previous episode was a good way to have this discussion. And Magneto, like I want Magneto's points to be addressed. And these are arguments that I don't think any of us actually agree with what Magneto is suggesting here. But I would rather see the argument against it made seriously.
It was more solid than
than we are family. We cannot kill anybody. I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
Can we let's talk about it. Let's talk about Wolverine and Magneto.
That was fun.
I got a question. If you kill Magneto, obviously the Magneto fields do they regenerate? Do they heal themselves?
No.
It didn't feel that way. So it feels like he has to jumpstart the Earth's core or whatever again by himself.
Yeah, they needed him to jumpstart it.
Yeah.
So you can't act. So Wolverine couldn't kill him.
No. Did Wolverine know that when he did that thing?
I don't know.
Wolverine tried to kill him.
I'm trying to make sense out of the reason why Wolverine did not cut off his head.
Exactly.
Why didn't you just behead him? Just like you should have gone for the head, like Thor and Thanos.
Why? Wolverine is a killer now, so you should.
No, because if he killed him, it's okay.
But was he not trying to kill him?
He was trying to kill him.
No, I'm asking.
I was trying to kill him.
I've read somewhere.
He just didn't go for his head.
I've read somewhere that I wasn't trying to kill him, but I don't buy it. I think I was trying to kill him.
Because if he was trying to kill him,
through cloth from the back, right from front, he's not trying to kill him.
He's trying to kill him.
A sensible way this thing would have played out is like he's trying to shock him into allowing Professor X
to go his mind.
Mentally shut him down. Yeah. But Wolverine went for the way I can't remember what he said. He went for the kill shot, like the way he said it, the way it was going.
I thought they said
to the end.
I thought they said it. I thought it was stated.
Yeah, they said it. It was stated there. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like.
So you argue why we will try and kill this guy before he fixes the issue. That debate, and then if you wanted to kill him, why are you not just slicing his head off? Why are you doing a talk? And going for the chest instead of going for the head.
Yeah. This episode is a mess, basically, on a lot of different levels.
But I enjoyed this. I enjoyed this episode.
There was no way.
Previous ones.
I didn't enjoy anything in it. Like I kept getting like almost everything that happened. I'll get stuck again. Like, why is this happening? Why is this like this? Why is this?
I had many issues with this episode, but I just loved Magneto in this one. I won't lie.
Yeah.
I was like, aha, this is the Baba that I know coming out. So I enjoyed that. There's two questions I want to ask here.
Okay.
This is a comic head, and this questions are out of hate for the show.
We know.
Why is Sunspot's powers being used this way?
Which part?
The one that he's throwing, God knows what he's throwing, solar flare. That's not his power. He's just super strong.
No, he also blasts.
He's a blaster. Yeah.
Since when?
I think he has always.
Since a while now. Even recently in the Araco ones, he's had energy-based powers as well.
Okay. Secondly, since when can Nightcrawler teleport across continents?
Yeah, so there was a bit where they were like, Kurt can get us there, blah blah blah, and I was like, no, he can't. Not with that many people as well. I was like, okay,
from America to Scotland.
Yeah.
Red, I can hear you. Red, we can't hear you.
Sorry. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, because that was a major.
Yeah.
It's convenience. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly what it was.
Because he needed to be able to. I think Nightcrawler's part. He needs to be able to visualize where it is, and it's not too far away.
Yeah. Or
and it was never that long. It was never that far.
Never long. Just
not country.
Distance and people. Even if it takes like a lot of people, he wipes them out. So that was I was like, I did like Wolverine's costume though. He's finally wearing the brown and
the brown. Yeah, I thought that.
Yeah, which I don't think he's worn before. I like Cable. So Cable is facing off against, or was I wrong? Was facing off against
Jean?
It's fake mom.
It's fake mom. Yeah, he became a Sinister clone.
Yeah. Okay. So what is that because of the techno virus?
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah.
This one appeared on his head.
Yeah, I saw the diamond on his head. So because
Also,
it's different from the comic books, the one we are reading, the current ones, where
I don't like the star in this show on his face.
I don't like it at all.
Yeah, I don't like it at all.
I don't. To be honest, I don't even like the whole costume. It looks it looks silly.
It's Liefeld. It's Liefeld looking.
It's Liefeld-esque. It's so bulky and big, and he has like this big telephone thing that's glued to his ear. And I'm like,
why?
It's the 90s.
Yeah, like this episode, there are way too many. Like that entire arc with Jean and this thing.
Yes.
With Jean versus
So why does
Sinister?
Right. Okay.
Why was Jean call for Scott?
What was that fight about? Yeah, go ahead. Can
I stop you? Again, I'm sad to say this. What is Sinister's powers here?
What is
Sinister's powers?
I have no idea.
Yeah, but
it looked telekinetic.
Yeah, but Sinister's powers have Sinister's powers. Sorry,
I saw his shadows here. He doesn't have powers like that.
I'm doing air quotes here, but he's never really had powers,
right?
Because he constantly messes with himself and tries to give himself powers from different mutants. Like, he's never really between being
a Sinister guy.
Between having molecular control of himself and so he's always constantly tweaking his own genetics to have powers. So he's not someone you can pin down and say he can't do this or he can't do this. So it's just like, okay, he's just Blair. He's just Blair. You can't really say he can or he can't do it. So it's just.
I think an issue I normally have with, not just with cartoons, anything to do with superhero powers. I'm a person. I need to know what your powers are.
Yes.
So when I went to the battle.
Yes, I want to know what you can do and what you can't do.
Don't just throw things out there.
Is this making sense? Or is this what you should do?
Yes.
That's how my brain operates.
Yes.
So when he was having that battle, it was doing stuff.
Yes.
But I was thinking, okay, what are you doing?
This I completely understand this thing I'm saying. Completely.
Was Cyclops, how was it seeing the fight, or how did they know something was going wrong with Jean?
I think Jean sent out a psychic cry for help.
So while she was fighting,
yeah.
So while she was fighting, she was viewing it. She was front page to watch.
She has like Bluetooth to watch.
So what I understand is, was she calling for help?
Or she was dying, I think. Like that was a dying
like she was dying or about to die.
Yeah.
And she wanted to that's definitely what I thought as well.
So how many of them are dead again this time?
Jean and Wolverine are presumed dead at this point.
But Wolverine
won't die.
But like as of this episode, tearing it from his body, presumed dead. Jean sending out a telepathic cry, presumed dead. So but this show is a victim of too many things happening, too many stories that they don't allow this. Like this entire story with Jean, it's a full season. Like you mentioned at the beginning, it's a full season.
Yeah.
Like confronting Sinister is not a B plot to anything. Like one, they shouldn't build up Sinister in the first place. Two, the confrontation between Jean and what's his name, Cable, it just felt tacked on.
Yeah,
it did.
It had no weight to it. It had no logic.
People just why they fighting? They could easily have been. Jane could have easily been on the A team and someone else on this team, and that fight would never happen. It was like just to get that thing over with. And I'm like, even the division of the team itself, it didn't make sense. Like, why are these people going with you here? Why are these ones going here? I don't understand. Why would you take Wolverine to go and fight Magneto when it will be more useful against robots?
I don't understand. You know, if they say, guys, we are going to fight Magneto, and I'm moving, I'm like, guys, you know, I can't make this one. I would never go.
No, it's actually a liability. It can be used against you.
He's a weapon that Magneto can throw around and hits all of. It's like a wrecking ball of Magneto.
So in a lot of the things that happened in this episode, it felt like, I don't know, it has dropped the show's quality seriously in my eye. But one more thing I wanted to touch on quickly was Jubilee versus Sunspot. I get what they were going for, but I was just irritated by that scene.
So I was irritated by Jubilee.
Yeah. Like, why are you fighting her? Why are you fighting
her? Actually, I was. Jubilee a bit more than anybody else.
Yeah, I was irritated by Jubilee a lot. You know, even when she burned his card and stuff. I mean, we're getting the feeling of that 16-year-old girl that has been slighted by a person that she thinks likes her. You know, but she's just so incredibly immature and selfish that
as you said this thing now, I'm fine with her. She's a stupid 16-year-old girl.
Yeah, stupid 16-year-old girl. You know,
it's fine now because I keep expecting. I think I was expecting a matured reaction from a child soldier, 16-year-old.
And it's strange for a show that I keep accusing of fast forwarding through the established storylines.
Yeah.
There's one storyline that's almost uniquely new to X-97. Sunspot and Jubilee never really had any relationship.
No.
You know, so this is like fertile ground that they could have used to build something.
Yeah. They were not even same set.
At all.
Yeah.
No, at all.
Yeah. I think they kept Sunspot specifically for this conflict to happen.
Yes.
We would see, and this is why Magneto's argument doesn't land, because it would have been a lot more impactful for them to fight, but they have good reasons for going up against each other. But right now, it feels childish in a way.
It is childish. It is childish. It's very childish.
And their causes were like, I'm like, oh, you two stupid kids should stop fighting and kiss and lick each other. It's like, what are you doing? This is my problem with the show.
They try to infuse drama.
It's childish.
Yeah, it is.
It's like just we don't push in the children. Yeah, it's like it's weird, but
like there's no reason why Jubilee should fight him, and there's really no reason why
he's fighting
Jubilee. Trying to defend himself. I say, Jube, stop! And they're just like, it's cheesy, it's corny, it's pointless.
Corny conversation also when they met.
Okay,
when they faced off.
Anybody wants to point something out?
No, I'm ready to break this one.
Yeah, I'm willing to vote as well.
Red, anything you wanna?
No, guys. Okay. I think I can't remember.
One more thing. Onslaught. Do you think we're getting Onslaught for season?
Not this season, but next season.
Next season.
Yeah. At the end of this season, I'm guessing Magneto is going to. I'm guessing Xavier is going to mind wipe Magneto, and then.
Well, we saw kind of hints of it already. Yeah.
And then that is going to bring about Onslaught in season 2. So, yeah, I can see that. Okay. Today, do you want to rate it?
Yeah, I'm going to be very harsh on this season. 1.7 on this episode.
1.5.
That's a bit too much. That's a bit
1.5. Yeah.
Okay. Red.
I get a 2.4 from me.
Okay. That one.
Just below.
So I think this is going to be my highest rated episode, and I'm thinking I'm going to give it a 2.3.
Okay.
See the way you said highest rated episode. I still know it's coming with a 3.7. I get you, but like
yeah. I mean compared to
what you believe.
I actually paid attention. I know the little parts, but in some parts I thought, okay. This
funny enough, the parts you pay attention to are when mutants are getting destroyed. But it's
okay, I'm going to give this one a 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you are the highest of us, yeah.
I think I've been the highest almost every episode.
Yeah, he has been.
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest, I think Kex is the proper target for nostalgic pulling.
No, I don't think so. I still say it has some definite.
You didn't see the backdoor defense for Professor X for Xavier. He was trying to cook up.
Yeah, that wasn't for Xavier. That was against both of them. Both of them had things that I thought that they needed to.
That's like Black Lives Matter. And you come and start saying, all lives
matter. Reddington. Okay. So that's it for this week. We said we're going to talk about
we don't have
time. We can do this next week.
So
that's a whole episode by itself, honestly.
Yeah. Let's take that list and then we'll work off it next week and maybe take out some people, rearrange some, and
we could do our voting method, but we need to avoid Tunde breaking it like he did last time.
All right, guys.
We'll let Tunde go first in all the votes.
Exactly.
Remember to rate, like, subscribe. Naija's Geeking Out, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Thank you, and over to Tunde.
Yes, goodbye, guys. We'll be looking forward to this final episode of X-Men 97 this week. Let us know what you think about it in the comment section. And join us next week.
Awesome. Red?
Well, good night. It was fun chatting as usual. We'll see you next week.
That will.
Thank you guys for listening, and we will see you later.